Hi boys and girls, Paranoia here. This video will be about hybrid build between Mauradder and Shadow Set. Few days ago I saw that with this build you can clear really high crafts. Everything is based about the famous passive skill Sharpshooter, what is giving you 4% CC every second. After you successfully critical hit, the passive skill will reset. I'm showing you here my damage when I have 100% CC. Because you are having two pieces from our other set, you will have all pets by your side. But there is a bug about the pets, and I will show you on the Fields of Misery. Okay, let's see. My damage is full when I have 100% CC, and watch what will happen now. See, my sharpshooter was reset, and cause why it was reset is because my pets was doing the damage. So how you can avoid this? Let's see, for a start, let's put some other skill instead of pets, and let's go back. Okay. Let's wait when my CC will rise up on the maximum. Just a second. Okay, now. Look, I'm not shooting, and nothing will proc and reset my sharpshooter. This you can avoid easily when you enter the game. Just put another rune on your pets so that you can manipulate with this, so your pets will not longer proccing your CC. Also, Templar can proc your CC sharpshooter if he have any jewelry with CC on it. So I will put now amulet and the ring on him with CC, and let's see what will happen. Okay, it's not proc, not proc, not proc. Okay, he procs your sharpshooter. So keep that in mind when you equip follower with the jewelry. Your jewelry cannot have any CC on it. So if that will be on the jewelries of your follower, that this can mess up your build. So let's go again on the Fields of Misery, and I will equip pets again, and this time my pets will not proc my sharpshooter. This thing actually is a little trick what can mess up your build. That is why I'm showing you here, so you will have no problem with this. Okay, so we covered the bug about the pets, and we talk about the things what can mess up our build. Now I will talk about items and roles and items what you need to have for this build. As I was mentioning before, you need to have 2 items from the Shadow set and 2 items from Mauradder set. Ideal role on shoulders will be dexterity, vitality, area damage, and skill fun of knives. Secondary stats, some resist will be nice to have. On gloves you want to have dexterity, vitality, area damage, and critical hit damage. For the ring, best in slot will be SOJ ring. Any ring with the lightning will be good. This one I found with my barbarian, that's why this one have fury on it. But desirable rolls will be maximum lightning, maximum damage against elites, and critical hit damage. Second good rolls beside CD, if you don't have it, will be area damage or cooldown reduction, then dexterity. Alternative slot for the ring here, if you don't have SOG ring, will be unity ring or illusory ring, simply because damage reduction. Maybe I would prefer unity because damage against elites on it, but then your follower need to be equipped with one also. A loser ring because you're casting all the time smoke screen and shadow power, and that can give you up to 60% damage reduction. Rolls on your knife, 10% damage, dexterity, area damage or vitality, but you also need to pay attention about the secondary stat. You want to have highest percentage possible you can have, and that's 200 maximum. On boots, you want to have dexterity, vitality, all resist, armor. On pants, you want to have dexterity, vitality, all resist, 2 sockets of course. If you don't have all resist, then armor and some of secondary resist. Okay, belt. This is the tricky slot, because the best in slot will be Sash of Knives, but the Sash of Knives belt from the patch 2.3, if I recall, okay, this belt can have Fan of Knives skill on it, so you can have on that belt dexterity, vitality, all resist, and skill on it, or dexterity, vitality, percentage life, and skill on it, what can roll 50% Fan of Knives skill. But I don't have that one, and the second best in slot, if you ask me, will be Thunder's God Vigor, what I have here. If you don't have that one, you can go for the Zoe's Secret. That will reduce your damage because of the amount of the pets you have, and then you can put something else in the cube beside this. That will be your choice what you will put in on it, maybe Larok's Crown or something else, I don't know. About chest armor, you want to have dexterity, vitality, Fan of Knives skill. You don't need to worry about the secondary stats because you will be always at full hatred. On helmet, you want to have dexterity, vitality, 15% life. All resist will be also okay, but in my opinion 50% life is better, because then you can have some secondary resist on your helmet also. For this build you need to have Endless Walk set. On amulet, desirable stats are lightning damage, area damage and critical hit damage. This set will give you 100% damage increase when you're standing still and 50% damage reduction when you are moving. Okay, bracelets. The best one will be Nemesis, because you can spawn elites from the pylons, especially if you are saving the pylon for the boss, so the area damage can be much higher on the boss at the end. I don't have them. I have this one from my Legacy of Nightmare Shimatsu build, so that's why I'm wearing this. On the ring, the best stats will be damage, area damage, cooldown reduction and critical hit damage. In my opinion, I think you need to have 2 items with cooldown reduction, so this ring will be ideal to have cooldown reduction on it, because I prefer to have around 33.3 critical hit damage. That will give me 2 seconds gap between permanently vengeance. Basically because I noticed that I have too much gap between 2 vengeance mode, and my toughness is going down very much, and also because other thing, sometimes I noticed that when I was trying to cast Fan of Knives, I was out of the vengeance, so my damage output was way lower. On Quiver, you want to have these stats I have here: Lightning skill, dexterity, Fan of Knives skill, cooldown reduction or area damage, but if you have area damage there, then you need to have cooldown reduction on some other item, gloves or shoulders. I forgot to mention, without these boots the build will not be possible at all. Items in the cube need to be done, convention of elements, no alternative here, and Zoe's Secret. Besides Zoe's Secret you can put something else if you have that belt on you. Okay, skills. Vengeance, Dark Heart, basically because 50% more damage reduction. Bolas, we are not using that skill at all during the whole run, only at the end for the boss. Smokescreen, rune Vanishing Powder, because that rune will remove discipline cost, but it will add 6-second cooldown. That's why I think 2 items with cooldown reduction are desirable for this build. Shadow Power Rune Gloom, because 35% damage reduction. We are not getting any life per hit because we are not shooting, only at the end. Pets, because to set Mauradder bonus we will get all the pets. Our spider will slow mobs and elites down, what is in my opinion triggering passive skill numbing pets, or what the hell the name of that passive skill is. Yeah, I think the spider is actually triggering that passive skill we are using here, because it is triggered if we are shooting with fan of knives or if we are slowing or chilling the mobs. Besides spider, I think that skill can also be triggered from our follower. This ring going hand by hand with the sword Thunder Fury, what I have equipped on my follower. It is stunning them, but the slowing mobs are actually coming from this shield, combining with the temporal relic. On the relic 60% blocking chance. So the follower and the spider, in my opinion, can trigger that passive skill I'm showing you here. Beside Fan of Knives active skill we are using during the entire game. So that will be it about this passive skill. Cool the week, we are getting more damage from the chilled or slow enemies. Ambush, I don't need to talk about ambush much. Sharpshooter I already covered at the start. I will show you here my details on my Demon Hunter, how much area damage I have, and lightning damage also. I already talked about Sharpshooter, so in my opinion any CC on your item is just waste, because you want to go for the maximum area damage and for the maximum Fan of Knife skill. About resist, I suggest if you want to run some 90 plus crits, then better equipped in your chest and in your pants diamonds instead emerald. That will give you enough toughness you will need for that high crits level. About life, I put 1000 life on my Paragon points, so I can run with 1 million life. What is desirable to have? These are the rest of the details of my Demon Hunter. About the legendary gems, these two, Bane of the Trap and Bane of the Stricken, are from us. The third one is the option here. You can put Bane of the Powerful, but I think it will not work in the grids 90 plus. Maybe 95 to 90, but 95 I doubt it. This is the guy who cleared 95 in time. I will show you the details of his Demon Hunter, also skills, and so you can see for yourself. About my guide, it will not fair that I will say that is my build. Maybe is his, I don't know, maybe it's not, but he's the guy who cleared the highest grift, so at least here in European server. So I'll put the link from his run below so you can see the gameplay, and on the left side I will put the link about area damage, what Quentin69 did, so you can see how much actually area damage you are doing when you are surrounded with high density mobs in grifts. And yeah, that will be all from me for this time. If you like the video, put a thumbs up, feel free to subscribe. Until next time, See you and good hunting. Bye bye.